Hello and welcome back to Supersonic Woman. Today I'm going to do a video about depression. I know that's really not a great topic that people want to talk about, but it is real when you are talking about gastric bypass surgery. Um, things get intense. And when I say intense, it gets intense. The journey that all of us have found ourselves on in terms of weight gain, weight loss, get weight gain and weight loss, the yo-yo diets and everything else that has led us to knock on the door of gastric bypass surgery um, has always, in some way, somewhere around Pooh Corner, we have managed to be depressed at some point in time. So I know that I am probably not alone in this. However, I don't mean to make light of it in any way, shape, or form, because I know for me, in the last 6 months, but especially in the last couple of weeks, just prior to my visit with my surgeon that I had just the other day, I was feeling very, very depressed. And here's why. My purpose in doing these videos is because I am a person who has non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And when you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, you have the beginning of cirrhosis of the liver. That does not mean that it's due to alcohol. It's due to fat that's now on top of your liver. And the reason I found out about it is because I had my gallbladder out 3 years ago. I had this crazy pain that came out of nowhere and wound up in the ER. Next thing I know, boom, I'm having my gallbladder out. And when they did that, they did a biopsy of my liver. When they did the biopsy, they found the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. My uncle actually passed away from NASH, which is non-alcoholic cirrhosis of the liver, which is the advanced stage of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So I was paranoid. My surgeon at that time suggested bariatric surgery, and we discussed it at length. And to be honest, my husband freaked out. He did not want me to do it. So I just went on and tried to love me for the best person I could be. Well, that worked until I found the video that said that if you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, you have diabetes, and you have thyroid disease, you may only have 10 years to live. So that brought me to bariatric surgery. That being said, you really want to get this thing done. Well, you have 6 months, according to my insurance, to wait. And in that 6 months, you are to work with a dietitian in order to lose weight, get healthy, make sure that you're ready for surgery, do a variety of different things, which I'll talk about in another video. The unfortunate thing for me is I already was eating a lifestyle of no sugar, little to no sugar, little to no fat, only healthy fats. It was already ingrained in me as to what to eat. I already had that as my lifestyle. And I had already adopted that I was okay with having other people eat cake around me, having other people eat the things around me, because I just knew that my body couldn't tolerate that kind of food, or I would be in a lot of trouble if I ate it. And anytime I even remotely cheated, if you will, I paid for it with my blood sugar numbers, and it was never pretty. So when I worked with the dietitian, it was very easy to communicate with her. And there's an app I will talk about in another video, but it was easy for her to see that I logged food that was making sense. Anyways, let me get back to the depression. So the depression for me was that I felt and was feeling like I was approaching the surgery like, and I don't know if other people who have this, disease, these three diseases, diabetes, the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and the thyroid disease, you feel like you're being punished for a crime you didn't commit. But at the same time, you have to do what is the healthiest option for you. And I'm starting to come out of that depression. And the reason I'm able to come out of that depression is I got help. And I want to share with you that the help I was able to get was because I asked for it. And the only way any of us are able to get anywhere is basically you need to be able to speak your needs. One thing that I encourage all of you to do is to find out if your surgeon or your surgeon's group has a support group, or if you have access to your surgeon. I am extremely blessed that my surgeon not only responded to an email that I wrote to the person who runs their office. He wrote to me personally and said how much he wanted to make sure I was comfortable. And anyways, it was just fantastic. I was totally touched. But anyways, that can't happen for everybody necessarily. I hope it does. But so that's one thing, is try to contact your doctor, make sure that there may be some support within your group. The other thing is obviously family and friends, but be selective. Really search your soul in terms of who you can trust, because I know for me, there are just a handful of people that actually know that I'm having this surgery. I have dealt with a lifetime of family that I just don't think I can tell at this point that I'm having my upcoming surgery within the next 3 weeks, because I just know that it's going to be too much information at this point. How about that for a big whopper? So the other thing is there's support just out there on the internet. And I know people are very weird about Facebook, but I looked up just before going on this taping, and there are 21 various duodenal switch DS Facebook pages, private groups, where your other family and friends will not see in this private group that you are a part of this other select private group. And for me, that has been a game changer. I have been able to post from my heart to these people and received so much. Um, I don't even know how to put it into words, but just a lot of support, a lot of good words, goodwill, and people post anything from having surgery the next day to before and after pictures, you name it. It's out there on these private pages. So I encourage you to look for those Facebook pages. Um, but also, I'm here. And if you would like to subscribe, and if you would like to, feel free to hit the comments below, and I will be happy to reach out to you. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you're experiencing any kind of depression, always make sure that you know that there's hotlines, and reach out to people. Don't ever suffer alone. No one should ever have to do that. Okay, all the best. Take care. Bye for now.